This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Go. 380. Tackle.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Right there, 54, right there.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Down
he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
If you know what you need to know, you need to quit.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go. I got motion man. Me. I'll go special.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
Hey, he's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson flush to his right. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. This is caught inside the 15. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
I got something for you. Since we're talking about getting points on the board virtual.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. But he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
You trash. I spot you 14. I still win.
Here we go.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line with a sack at Ziggy Ansah.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
14, got it. 95.
They'll try to run with Carson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Yo, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't showing nothing,
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot,
look at that, he missed a field goal, man. Come on, man.
And he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Man. I'll give you, I'll spot you 13, man. You had a chance at 14.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. He's going to fire one deep over.
Why you throw it like that? Come on, throw it down.
Intercepted.
Look at this high.
Off by Brad McDougal. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After the interception, here's Wilson.
Oh, give me that. Give me that.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Come on. Come on. You fucking with a pro, man.
There he
Stop
goes,
playing
right side. And
That's
they
the fuck
will
I'm gonna do with
score.
it.
It's a 49er touchdown.
Hey, man. Good stuff. Keep doing that.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Gold able
Pick
to
six.
tap out the extra point. And it's now
You better go to the liquor store.
So they
Well, let me
the
drink
pick
some
six.
Tone
They'll
for
get
you
another
then.
shot at it now as this one's in the air. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone.
And I just got off of work. I'm just trying to get a little game and get my rank
And a
up.
pretty good return
What's your
here.
record?
He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah. What's up on Facebook?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Check 50, check 50. Right there, 54. Right there, 54, Mike.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Now Wilson on first down. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. With that incompletion, we step league-wide for a second. I want to discuss Saquon Barkley's injury. Obviously, that hurts the Giants, who are having a quarterback change. And look, Daniel Jones looked good, but they're going to need Saquon Barkley in that backfield.
In a big way. Not just as a runner, obviously, but his ability to catch the ball in the backfield, make plays in open space. 4 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Horrible news, not just for the Giants, but how about fantasy football teams? All right, if you've got Saquon Barkley, many of you selected him at #1 in your draft. Now he's going to be out for a decent portion of the season.
You better hit your waiver wire and get Wayne Gallman quickly. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Go, 14. Hey, watch this.
Now it's Carson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I'll get the ball back.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 83 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Now Gold for the extra point.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
See my record down 50 and down 25.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was second play.
Friday. I'm not ready. 51 the mic, boys. 51. Here it comes.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson. That's complete.
Oh, bullshit.
And they're going to have this across
Man, that was some fake shit. Come on, man. What the fuck?
Up a gain of
Man,
27
that
on the catch
bullshit
and
out of here,
run.
man.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Let's go double count right here.
Oh,
Double count.
yeah.
51, Mike, 51. Come on, baby. Come on.
On 1st down, Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. D. Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. David Moore, 54 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in. And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Let's go, boy, bring it up.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but what about them just taking it?
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Man, they don't call me Wildcat Willie for nothing, bro.
Marquise Goodwin.
His
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have retaken the lead.
The only reason why I ain't scored the first half, you got the middle linebacker kept getting
They run it with Breida. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I got to take a shower. I'm beating this man fresh off of work.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on, dude. Mike 54.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson throwing again. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Partner, switching gears for a second, a really cool moment on Sunday night when Clay Matthews, former Browns linebacker, was inducted into Cleveland's Ring of Honor. And, of course, his son Clay was playing for the opposite team that night. It was a really neat moment.
Fantastic moment. And it's Clay 2 and Clay 3, correct?
Yes.
Dad is 2, son who's playing for the Rams now is 3. When he popped out there to see the rest of the family, all of them wearing the 57 jersey, that Clay II wore with such distinction for Cleveland for all those years? I mean, he played long enough. A lot of people think he played with Otto Graham. I mean, it was amazing. About nearly a 20-year career there. And just phenomenal what he got done. And even better to see his son able to pop out there and share the moment with him.
Go with your guts. Go with your guts. Go with your guts. Hey, your game
12 yards there and a first down.
You got no offense.
Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Run.
To throw again is Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. A 2nd down carry for Procise. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Alert, 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 alert. Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this. Hustle, hustle. Hey, 0-0-0.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
What? Man, god damn.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
But this offense can get their tight ends involved. They can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Switch, switch. Check.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, 0-0-0. Watch the run, gun. Check 13, check 13. 51 to 14, got it. Hey, we got to get this.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Carson.
Right there,
it'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Just watch the line. Watch the man. Watch the lineman. They'll tell you everything. The linemen tell you everything. The running pass. Right.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 15-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. And when they called that play, I'm not sure they expected it to go all the way to the end zone. Nice little reward, though.
Without a doubt, and sometimes I think the offensive line gets a little bit more inspiration when they know that guy's going to get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often. They want to reward him for all that good blocking he does as well.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Get ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length,
and it's a fumble.
Uh-oh, big guy.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
What you gonna do? You on this wildcat, man.
Concentration goes right to the football.
Man, they should
this
feel
is
this
something
shit.
you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, San Francisco.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 62 yards. And now they have taken a
You about to do
fourth-quarter
shit.
lead.
I got something for your little sorry ass outfit.
So minutes after giving up the